In this material, I focus exclusively on the business aspects of SEO from the perspective of an e-commerce manager. I will give an example of our client who asked me to analyze the effects of the company's SEO activities. His online business size is approximately 680,000 euro gross revenue, or 638,000 US dollars and 125,000 users per month. For the simplicity, I assume that organic traffic supports transactions conversions with the same strength as Google Ads within the meaning of Google Analytics Assisted Conversion Report. And also organic traffic supports the creation of traffic from Google Ads with the same strength as the other way around. And also transaction conversion rate is the same for both traffic sources and all shopping paths where they occur. Today I question whether SEO activities were on rational move for our client and extrapolate the conclusion of the analysis to your business. I omit topics whether, when, and how to do SEO because they require a separate, extensive material. And the first one is SEO profitable for any store. Second one, how to measure the direct impact of the SEO changing the level of revenue. And three, what data indicate that reports from the SEO services may lie about reality. Let's move on to a case study. Have you come across an offer of positioning based on selected phrases or the so-called long tail? If so, has the result been guaranteed to you? I don't think so. Even if it is, have you been guaranteed how long this effect should last? Also, I don't think so. Let me be clear with you. Positioning is the part of SEO. Our client decided to buy the SEO service from a company from Great Britain in Europe. He started cooperation with the X company, one of the most recognizable agencies in the UK. It involved a SEO audit and the optimization within the store, the so-called on-site SEO. Also a technical SEO, an analysis of the competition, creating and executing content strategies, long-tail positioning. So that's all. And the effects were to appear in around 6 months. They appeared. But was the effect which the agency was supposed to achieve mainly the result of its work or market growth? Company X claims to have generated an additional 340,000 euro or 369,000 US dollars in organic traffic sales in 6 months thanks to their SEO efforts. And let's find out. The organic traffic report from Google Analytics does indeed show an increase in revenue and the number of users. When you look at the change in users and the revenue from Google Ads and the Google Organic, over the same period, we can see that the increase in users from Google Ads caused the same level of increase from organic traffic. The same goes for the revenue. Such data would allow us to make a thesis that traffic from Google Ads was the main reason for the increase in SEO. I checked how the number of searches for these two phrases in Google in the UK market changed over the same period. It turned out that it increased by as much as 86% from April to September 2020 average. Thus, I have put forward the final hypothesis. The number of users as revenue from organic traffic increased as a result of the increase in two variables. Thus, I have put forward the final hypothesis. The number of users and revenue from organic traffic increased as a result of the increase in two variables. The number of queries on Google and the number of users from Google Ads, which is a derivative of the proportional increase in the budget for clicks in Google Ads. It has been about 1.5 years since the analysis report, during which we have collected even more data that seem to confirm the previous stated thesis. See how the number of searches for the two phrases in questions have decreased. It had already fallen in June 2021 to the level of April 2020. The next chart shows how organic traffic revenue decreased when the number of queries decreased. In June 2021, revenue fell the level of April 2020. So here are the conclusions. A strong correlation between the number of searches and the number of users and the value of revenue. Company X probably took credit for the increases without being able to prove the direct impact of its action on that growth. It's important, direct impact. And three, there is a lack of cohesion between the business goals of the user and the goal of cooperation with the positioning company. Company X fictitiously met the business options of the shop. Different traffic sources support the formation of transactions. I agree with the statement, but I would like to point out that the lack of clear arguments from the SEO company should light up a red light in your head. Are we sure we see the full picture? From a business perspective, I prefer to pay for the effect, which in this case is the user's entry into the store. SEO does not guarantee the effect. It is an invitation to meet Google's recommendation or Bing recommendation and follow good market practices, which may or may not provide the appropriate revenue value or profitability. It is not known when, what exactly will generate the effect, and for how long is it known. If you want to increase sales in your online store, please contact us. I will help you and I will make an analysis whether and how we as a team can achieve your goal. You can find the contact details in the description of material or on website marketingforpage.com.